Hey guys, Slasher Movies 410 back again with another video, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you guys some new scores that I just acquired as of late. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is my new DVD scores that I actually got at a local shop near me, and I actually purchased them for $5 each, which is a great deal because they're actually all brand new and were sealed when I initially purchased them. And after I show you guys the DVDs, I'm actually going to show you some NECA cloth action figures that I picked up at Target, as well as some other miscellaneous stuff that I added to the collection. So without further ado, let's get right into the DVDs first. So the first DVD that I got here was actually a gift from my friend Shane, who you guys may remember from the old Slasher Center podcast, and that is Chrome Skull Laid to Rest 2. Now, my friend actually picked this up a long time ago, and it was actually just sitting in his house completely sealed. So he wanted it to go to a good home, of course. And it's been a while since I've seen this movie, but I'm really glad I have it for the collection now because I was honestly a big fan of the first movie. And speaking of the first one, I actually need to pick that one up as well because that's missing in my collection. But anyways, I remember that this movie was unfortunately a step down from the original. I feel that this movie was much more of a gore fest, and it really lacked a coherent plot in a way. But on the other hand, I thought that this film had a nice cameo from Danielle Harris, as her character kind of pulled the strings behind the scenes. And unfortunately, I just didn't like how Chrome Skull has been pushed to the background for most of the film, which was a baffling decision in my opinion. But this is a movie I definitely need to rewatch because I've only seen it once. And I don't remember this movie being too bad, so I'm looking forward to giving it another chance. The next DVD that I picked up is The Exorcism of Molly Hartley. Now, I have never seen this movie, but I know that Devon Sawa is in it, and he plays a priest that tries to save Molly's life. And I know that Devon Sawa also plays a priest in Season 2 of Chucky, so the TV show is definitely a nod to this movie. And I also heard that this movie isn't great, according to critics, but I'm going to go into this movie with an open mind, and, I simply got it because it's really cheap. The next DVD that I got here is actually a bundle that includes all three of the Ouija movies. So we got Ouija Experiment, Ouija Resurrection, and Ouija Summoning. Now, I know that these movies are found footage movies similar to like the Blair Witch Project or some of the Paranormal Activity movies. But I heard from others that these three particular movies didn't need to be found footage movies at all, which is just really unfortunate. I just heard it doesn't really connect well. It doesn't really fit, so that's unfortunate. But I also heard from critics that these movies are pretty below average. But again, honestly, I picked them up because A, I've never seen them before, and B, I don't own many found footage movies. So I'm not going to go into these movies with high expectations, but I'm hoping that I'll at least be pleasantly surprised about some of the things that may occur. So the next DVD that I have here is the Queens of Scream bundle. That includes 4 movies. It actually comes with I Know What You Did Last Summer, which I actually own separately already. It also comes with When a Stranger Calls, Vacancy, and also The Cave. Now, the movie that I've probably seen the most would, of course, be I Know What You Did Last Summer. I may have seen When a Stranger Calls maybe one time, so I'm definitely going to need to rewatch it at some point. And as far as The Vacancy and The Cave goes, I've never seen them either. So let me know in the comments if you guys have seen the movies and what you think of them. I'm very curious to know. But anyways, I'm really looking forward to watching these movies, and I'm definitely going to binge watch them soon. And lastly, I got the Prom Movie Night collection. Now, this set includes the original Prom Night, Prom Night 2, and Prom Night 4. But I have no idea why this set didn't come with Part 3. I just think that's really damn weird, and I'm extra annoyed because now I'm going to have to buy it separately. But anyways, out of all the Prom Night films, I've only seen the original with Jamie Lee Curtis. And this may sound crazy and it might be an unpopular opinion, but I really dislike this film. I understand that might sound insane because this movie is considered a cult classic, but ultimately I just thought it was really too slow for my liking and I found it really boring. It felt like this movie was trying way too hard to copy the original Carrie, and it was kind of doing a comedic take on it, but I thought it failed miserably. And I really despised the cheesy disco dance scenes, and a lot of the kills were also off-screen, which I didn't like, and there was way too much teen drama rather than horror. So those are my thoughts on Prom Night. Alright guys, so now I'm going to be showing you guys the NECA action figures that I just got as of late. So here is the first figure. First one that I got here is the Halloween 2 Michael Myers figure. Now honestly, this figure is perfect in my eyes. I really love the two interchangeable heads that it has over here, especially this one because it has the blood tears dripping down from the eyes. Over here, you could actually see some of the accessories that it comes with. It comes with the hammer, the knife, the syringe, and the scalpel, and it also comes with an extra hand. Now, honestly, I love these NECA cloth figures. I really wish they'd start releasing more soon because I would love to get some other characters. And I also love the packaging on this and the whole design in general. Here's a look at the back. The back looks really cool too, and there's the figure in greater detail. So the next NECA action figure that I got over here is the Freddy Krueger from New Nightmare. I actually really like how this figure turned out. I'm not going to lie though, I wasn't really looking for a New Nightmare version of Freddy. I kind of wanted either like a part 1, 2, or 3 Freddy Krueger, but this is the only one that they had available, so I said screw it and I decided to go through with it and buy it. And honestly, I really like it a lot, especially not only because I'm a fan of New Nightmare, just because of how awesome the head sculpt looks on this thing. Really has a strong likeness to Robert Englund. And I really like this demon head that it came with. It also comes with a hat. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but behind Freddy Krueger, it actually comes with that long black trench coat. And it has like the striped pattern in the inside of it. The glove is also really cool. I really dig the glove. Well, in this case, it's not really a glove. It's like, I don't know, in this movie, for whatever reason, it's like the blades were actually attached to his fingertips. So, yeah, there's that. Here's a look at the back. Again, I really love the packaging on these figures. That's what I love so much about them, because on the NECA Ultimate figures, you know, you kind of have to open it up with like a book, and I'm just not a fan of that. You know, I love being able to see the figure through the window box. And last but not least is the Candyman figure. Now, this figure is definitely one of my favorites as well. I think NECA absolutely killed it because the likeness to Tony Todd is impeccable. They really did a phenomenal job on the head sculpt, on both of the interchangeable heads. On this one, you got the bees in Tony Todd's mouth, and then this is just the normal face, of course. It comes with this really awesome coat as well. In the bottom over here, you could also see some burnt ribs, and I just really like that. And the packaging on this thing is awesome as well. And this figure is actually based off of his look from Farewell to the Flesh, which is the direct sequel to the original Candyman. It's not that new Candyman iteration, the one that came out a couple years ago. So let me show you the back so I could give you a quick look at it. Here's the figure in closer detail. You can see all the different poses that it can make. And honestly, I really love all these figures. And again, I'm going to show you what they all look like in the horror room displayed on the wall. Alright guys, so here are all of my NECA action figures displayed on my wall. And I gotta say, I really love how these figures look. Eventually, at some point, I would like to get more, but there's limited space in this room, so it probably won't be for a while. The next item that I got here is actually a custom mask that I painted up. Now, this mask was originally a Fantastic Tate, but when I received it in the mail, I bought the mask specifically just for the hood, because I actually used that hood to put on a like a regular peanut-eyed ghost face mask. And I didn't really buy it for the mask, and someone drew all over it. It was like a huge mess. So I just decided to repaint it for fun. And I actually painted it like a dark maroon type of color, and I actually really like how it turned out. Here's the back of the mask, so you can see. This is pretty much what it looked like before I painted it. Honestly, I'm thinking about getting a hood on this guy. I may contact my good friend Nightmare Fuel Studios to do that for me in the future. But this was just like a little fun project. I figured I'd show you guys. The next thing that I got here is the Trick or Treat Studios 2018 knife. Now, honestly, this knife isn't too bad, and on camera it actually looks really good. The only problem that I have with it is the quality and durability of it. It's just way too cheap, and honestly, for $15 to $20, I expected a little bit more. I just wish it had a little more weight to it. It's very, very cheap and flimsy. But honestly, the paint job looks pretty good on it. Now, the next thing that I got over here is actually a buddy patch. This is actually specifically for my buddy doll, because when I got the buddy doll, I wasn't like totally impressed with the buddy logo that it had on it, because that was actually hand painted. So I decided to get a more screen accurate presentation of the buddy logo, and I actually really like this thing a lot. So I'm thinking about maybe super gluing it on, or just simply I'm just gonna iron it onto the shirt. But here's the back of it. Nothing much to it, but I really like the pattern on it, and it's very accurate. So I'm gonna mess around with it, see what I can do. This was only like $2.50. I think I got it from Ireland actually. So yeah, there's that. So the next thing that I got here is a Pennywise bell jar light. I actually didn't get this. My mom actually purchased it for her home decor, Halloween stuff. And I actually really like the box on this thing. It's really nice. So there's the box, and over here let's take a look at the figure. So I'll actually zoom in so you can see it. Comes with a really nice figurine of Pennywise right there, and it's got a glowing light on the bottom. So let me turn off the lights so I can show you guys what it looks like in the dark. So here's what the figure looks like in the dark. Just looks very creepy overall. And I think they did a great job on the face sculpt of Pennywise. Really resembles the look of Bill Skarsgård, of course, obviously. But there it is. And last but not least, I got this really cool Jason light over here. Now, I think that this mask is actually supposed to be based off of his look from the remake. I could tell with like the scratches and the way the chevrons look and stuff. But what's cool about this mask is that it actually glows in the dark, so all it does really is it just turns on. Again, my mom also purchased this for her home decorations. So here's what the mask looks like in the dark. It just looks really cool in general. It could actually glow a little bit brighter, but I think it's running out of batteries. But you guys get the whole idea. So guys, that's going to be a wrap on this video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of my newest scores in the comment section below. Also, huge thanks to my friend Shane for helping me film this video. I'm not sure if you could tell, but he was holding a lot of the figurines and the DVDs and stuff. Just because I have so much stuff, he just made it a lot easier for me to record everything. But yeah guys, Halloween is right around the corner, so I'm definitely going to crank out some more horror related videos soon. I got a lot of costume tests I got to update you guys on. I got to do some collection videos and maybe hit up some stores and show you guys what they have at stores like Spirit Halloween and Party City and all that type of stuff. But as far as this video goes, that pretty much wraps it up. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell, and I will see you later with some more videos.